probably should have talked about this show a while ago, but hey, you know what? I'm finally getting to it. And yeah, I already flashed the spoiler thing. You guys should know what to do with that, so let's move on. So, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I actually found myself really enjoying this show. Yeah, I honestly thought I would really dislike this show when I first heard about it coming out, and when I watched like 5 seconds of it on TV, then I said, nah, I'm not into this. But amazingly, that seemed kind of unfair, so I did go back and watch it again. And I gotta say, it's pretty good actually. After half of season one, that's when it really does start to get more interesting, and after that, I found myself really engaged in the show and everything else that was going on. It has direct ties to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so if you like those movies, then this is probably a good show to check out. It also does explain the Hydra inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing from the Winter Soldier a little bit better, so yeah, it had that in season one. So, yeah, let's actually talk about this season. So, this season, it's pretty much, everything that happened after the last one. And Coulson's now the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yay. Um, and there's still that problem, that minor problem of Hydra, which they still need to take out. So, they're pretty much devoting all their time to that while doing some Inhuman stuff on the side. Frankly, I do not mind this change. Because to me, the Inhuman stuff, it was focused on a lot in the last season, and it made sense. I mean, they were just introducing this, and for those who don't know about the Inhumans, it's fine to see them come into play. It's just that it got kind of boring to me. Everything with it, it seemed to have way too many rules to it, and I was kind of losing track of it. And I really never found myself that engaged with the whole entire Daisy's an Inhuman thing, because she's Daisy. She has to be the center focus of everything on this show. She's the Alice of these movies. I mean it, seriously. She's the Alice of all these movies. I really hate Daisy. I will talk about her later. But pretty much, yeah, they still need to take out Hydra. And it appears that Hydra has their own plans, which Ward is just going along with, because why not? And their plans are going to an alien world, which is all completely blue for some reason, so they can get an alien from it, so they can take over the world, I guess? Yeah, what were they planning on doing with this thing exactly? Like, okay, they say, like, yeah, we're gonna attack with this guy, but what else? Are you just gonna attack for a little bit and then just be like, yeah, okay, we're done? Or were you actually having some really diabolical plans here that you just never got to go through with? I don't know, but they seem to have an idea in mind. Oh, and also, while all this is happening with Hydra and everything, Fitz is becoming a badass. Because he always is. Seriously, Fitz is my favorite character on the show. I don't know why. But, yeah, this season he's actually really engaging to me. Really. He's pretty awesome in the first few episodes. Then after he has a breakdown at the monolith thing, he goes back to being ordinary Fitz. Why? I mean, like, yeah, okay, he got Gemma back, good for him, but why? I still want to see him be pretty awesome here, no? Don't we just see him being an awesome scientist? Okay, that works too, I guess. Kinda wanted to see him be awesome some more, but okay, I guess this works too. So, yeah, there's this giant monolith thing, which we saw at the very end of the last season, and I do like seeing how they go through with this. There's even a whole entire episode devoted to what Gemma was doing on this blue world. Yes, their monolith does lead to the blue world, which Hydra is trying to get into. And it was actually kind of an engaging story, and I really did enjoy watching it. I just feel like this love triangle that they forced into the show wasn't needed. Like, you could have just had Gemma on that place alone. It really wouldn't have made any difference. I'm pretty sure that Gemma can fend for herself, but nah, I guess she just wanted to hang out with someone, so what are you gonna do? And yeah, the addition of this character I was fine with. I forgot his name, but I was fine with his addition. And yeah, he was okay. Didn't really mind him, didn't really hate him, so he's alright. I did find it engaging as to what happened on the blue planet and everything, and that was pretty fun to watch. And it is very enjoyable seeing Gemma go through all this. And the whole entire time she just had hope and fits. Why am I specifically talking about this one thing that happened in a few episodes? Okay, so eventually there are other things going on in the show, like Coulson goes out with a girl. She gets killed off. Told you that there would be spoilers. And he goes out and gets revenge. And who killed her? Ward. So now he's gonna go out and go kill Ward. He gets his chance and he takes it. So now Ward is dead forever. Yeah. He's never coming back. So, yeah, after he comes back, like I said, he was never coming back. When he comes back, he is apparently possessed by this sort of hive, is what they call it. He is possessed by hive, or at least not really possessed, he's more used as a host, because Ward is dead. Ward is now dead. Deal with that! So, yeah, now Ward's dead, but luckily he's been taken over by some weird parasite thing, so he's good. So we still have Ward, so that's nice. And what exactly is this terrifying creature going to do? Go out and stay in a room for a little bit, so it can regain its strength by sucking the skin off of people? What? I mean, okay, I'm surprised that the show got away with this, seeing as that's a pretty gruesome way to kill someone, but still. Really? What? Okay, and also Bobby and Hunter are now taking our shield. No, not Bobby and Hunter. They were likable, I guess. That sucks. So then what else happens? Well, eventually, no surprise to anyone, Gideon Malik, the guy who has apparently been in control of Hydra all this time, yeah, he's taken out. He apparently didn't want to work with Hive after seeing what Hive can do. Makes sense. And then he pretty much just wants to give all the secrets up to S.H.I.E.L.D. And not surprisingly, Hive gets in and kills him. Oh wait, no, I mean shocking. I didn't see that one coming. Okay, yeah, even the character saw it coming. So, yeah, he gave up all the secrets to Hydra and everything. And now S.H.I.E.L.D. has taken out Hydra. Yay, so we don't have to worry with that anymore. Hydra's out here. Now we can just move on to just Ward as Hive. Improvements? So, yeah, then what else happens? Probably the best thing on the show. Daisy is turned evil. Or at least she's now maids to work with Hive. It's a thing that happens on the show. Hive turns out to have been the first Inhuman, and he has the ability to sort of activate the pleasure sensors in other Inhumans' heads. So pretty much he can make them work with him and want to work with him. So it's not technically mind control on what he's doing, but it's still pretty much mind control. And yeah, his big plan is he wants to take over the world by making everyone else Inhumans with a bomb. Makes sense. We also get some Kree coming in, so that's awesome. For the one episode that they're in, but still awesome. But probably the most fun about this part of the season to me was just praying that Daisy would get killed. Seriously, I hate Daisy, and this whole entire second half of the season, I was just thinking, kill her, kill her, kill her! The whole entire time, I just had a little bit of faith to hold on to that she might have been killed, and then she makes it through the whole season. We'll get into this later. Trust me, I will. But okay, Lash sacrifices himself so he can save Daisy. Okay. I am not going to get angry at this yet, but pretty much, yeah, Lash sacrifices himself so he can save Daisy. One of the cool characters on the show sacrifices himself because of stupid, annoying, little selfish brat Daisy. This still really pisses me off. I wanted to see Lash and Hive go at it, but no, now I can't see that because he had to die to save Daisy. God, this pissed me off. But yeah, okay, so now Daisy is safe. Yay! At least now they got information about Hive, and apparently Hive is going to be unleashing his bomb soon. Luckily, S.H.I.E.L.D. got rid of Hydra, so now they can devote all their time to this. So, what exactly is S.H.I.E.L.D. going to do? Break into the Hive Corp, I guess? Break into Hive's town that he has. Yeah, he bought a town. I guess there's a guy, some guy who looks like he's cosplaying as a Matrix character. Looks like a totally normal guy to go buy some real estate, so he goes off and he's about ready to launch his bomb from his terrifying suburban neighborhood when S.H.I.E.L.D. comes in with their genius plan. Just take out the bomb. It works, so I guess it was foolproof. I mean, nothing bad could have happened here. And surprisingly, no S.H.I.E.L.D. agent gets harmed in this operation. Good for them. In fact, they even get a guy to come with them. Yeah, the Dr. Radcliffe. He comes with them, and he's actually really funny, so I enjoyed him. But they also brought that memory machine that has been used in the series quite a lot. And what are they going to use this for? For making Ward remember stuff. I know they call it Hive now, but I'm still gonna keep on calling him Ward. But yeah, they're gonna make him remember stuff. An important factor here is that Hive, whenever he kills someone or takes over their body, he also gets their memories. So every person that he's been killing over the centuries that he's been alive, all those memories are just gonna go sorry, my tongue is tied. They're all just gonna go flooding around in his head. Yeah, that'll be a fun experience. So, yeah, of course, this does cause some mental issues for a bit, but that was just temporary, I guess. So he just sort of walks it off after he gets broken out because he let some of his gas, which he uses to turn people into S.H.I.E.L.D. Inhumans, out in S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, he just unleashes it on S.H.I.E.L.D. And even though he's cryogenically frozen right now, apparently his swing still works on these Inhumans and they break him out. So now S.H.I.E.L.D. has to stop him. That's about the gist of it. And they do. And I swear, this is the most annoying part of S.H.I.E.L.D. this whole season. Really, I got really annoyed at her in this episode. This is the season finale, so you would expect a lot of cool things would be happening, and for the most part, they do. But then we just get this stupid story arc with Daisy. And yeah, in some parts it makes sense why it's happening, and it's very understandable. And some of the acting is pretty good on her part. But God, I just got so annoyed at her in this episode. Seriously, how do we end off the season? With Daisy coming in and asking Ward to sway her again. You would expect her trying to stop him or something and actually be useful. But no, what does she do? Instead she's like, oh no, turn me back, put me back on my drug, I'm so addicted. I just got so annoyed at her at this point. I mean, really, God, I wanted to punch my screen when I saw her do that. I got really pissed off at her, and as you can see, I'm still kind of pissed. With good reason, in fact. I really do hate that move on Daisy's part. That was just a dick move there, and yeah, how was she planning on explaining that to anyone? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. She was going through withdrawal, so you should feel sorry for her. Yeah, no, I don't feel anything for this girl. She just went in to confront a villain to say, hey, sway me again, get me back on my drug. But then when he says, nope, sorry, I can't do this, then what did she do? She says, oh, well then you're just a jerk, die. I really hated her here, and I really was glad that Hive beat her. The only thing I was waiting for was for him to finish her off, but guess we can't win everything. So, yeah. They now gotta stop Hive again, because he's still having this exact same idea in his head. So, yeah, he's just gonna go press on with his mission, because he still wants to do this, I guess. So, he does it. Yep, he just goes off into space, and is just ready to unleash this bomb. Because why wouldn't he? So, of course, S.H.I.E.L.D. just happened to catch up with him as he was going into space. Because why wouldn't they? And then we do get this one scene that was foreshadowed for a very long time with this cross. Yep. Well, okay, mine's silver, but you know what? It doesn't matter. So, yeah, this cross and what happens with the character who was holding it last has had a very big impact on this season thus far. We see it in the first episode, and it continues and continues to show up. We apparently see a guy with a S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on his arm, or maybe her arm. We didn't learn until the final episode, and there's a cross floating in the air, because apparently there's no gravity in this area that they're at, and there's blood, and the thing blows up. So, this left me wondering this whole entire season, who the heck is on that shuttle, and who has this cross? Then I saw the sad truth. It was Lincoln. He was on the shuttle with Hive. Hive pretty much said, nah, I won't sway you because there's no real point in it. We're both gonna die up here. And they just sit back and wait for the inevitable with their death. And they see it. After getting a great view of the Earth, they blow up. They also have a nice moment of respect for each other. But this is all ruined by stupid Daisy sitting in the corner just crying and sobbing, saying, Coulson, bring him back! Coulson, bring him back! Bet you could bring him back, right? No, we don't have this control. Bring him back! And God, I hate you, Daisy. But, yeah, Lincoln is now dead. I really would have preferred it if Daisy had this thing. This would even make sense with her character this season. She has been going through a lot and really wanted to get some redemption here. So that moment that they can actually give it to her, nope, we don't need to do that because she is our most important character. If we kill off Daisy, this whole entire show will just fall to pieces. Yeah, no it won't. Sorry, that's not what's gonna happen. If you kill off Daisy, you kill off Daisy. If anything, it'll make the show more enjoyable. Or at least for me. Really, I didn't want to see this happen. When I saw her holding this cross, I honestly cheered. Because I really hated Daisy this season. She's got way too much focus and nothing really that engaging, and she wasn't really a likable character to begin with. So, yeah, giving her so much focus didn't really help develop her character at all. It just made her really annoying. So, yeah, I really do wish that she had been the one holding this thing. That would be so much better to me, but nope, it just had to be Lincoln because Lincoln didn't need any redemption. Of course, that's why it was him. So, yeah, now 6 months later, Coulson is no longer the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. because he performed successfully on this mission, I guess. I don't know. And Daisy has apparently become a wanted fugitive, being called Quake. Nice little nod to the comics, what to do. And yeah, she's pretty much just been helping people by giving little girls wooden robins. Very, very important. So, and then she goes Matrix on us. Just that she took some lessons from Ward. And then we see Dr. Radcliffe apparently talking to his robot. Because he doesn't have any friends, I guess. And he makes her a humanoid body, and I completely forgot this character's name, but hopefully I'll remember it next season. And then we just see a silhouette of her humanoid body, and that's pretty much where it ends. So, that ending, I honestly remembered there being a version that I've seen where Ultron had a girlfriend or something, or at least a Compass that was female, so I really thought this was going to be it, but after looking at this character online, nope, it's just a robot. It never even got a humanoid form. Makes sense why they would want to make it one. So, yeah. Odd cliffhanger. So, I guess that this is foreshadowing the team that this robot worked with. Which, if you're a fan of the comics, I guess that's pretty cool. I frankly never heard of this team until now, so I'm gonna have to do more research on them. But, yeah, I'm interested in seeing where it's gonna go. So, what do I think of this season? Well, I think that overall it was pretty good. I just wish that there was a lot less of a focus on Daisy. Especially since last season we already got a big focus on her, so there was no real need to have any more focus on her, that much at least. It didn't need to be this heavy. We could have had some we could have had. I would have been fine if she did become S.H.I.E.L.D and everything, and that was just her only story arc. But no, there's still a lot of focus on her this season, and it got kind of annoying to me. She had way too much of a focus, and I really do think there were other characters that deserved the spotlight. Especially ones like Coulson, Fitz, Gemma, Mac, even Bobby and Hunter. They could all get focused, but nope, we just gotta save room for Daisy because she's a fan favorite, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, really, why did they want to focus on her so much? But, yeah, they really wanted some focus on her, and I really find this actress's emoting very weird at times. Like, it just seems like she's going Nicolas Cage with her eyes bulging out. I really wanted to bring this up because I noticed this a lot in the season finale, and no one drew any attention to it. I saw it and I'm just like, what the heck is going on with her eyes? Is she possessed by Nicolas Cage? What's happening? But nope, never gets an explanation because why would it? So yeah, this whole entire season I was really annoyed by Daisy, and trust me, I'm not done ranting about her yet, but I will move on to the other characters, which I do personally really enjoy. All the other characters on the show outside of Daisy, I do think have proper development and are actually very engaging and likable characters. So one to start off with is, of course, Coulson. Now, Coulson this season, the most development he got was he got a girlfriend. Truly an engaging story arc. But I will say that him and his girlfriend did have proper character, and I was very engaged with them. They were pretty likable, so you did want to see them come out together. And it is very sad when you see her get shot. I just wish it hadn't been so half-assed. Yeah, just like they're having a perfect moment, and then all of a sudden, she's shot. Like, wow, totally subtle there. So yeah, I do wish that there had been more of a focus on these characters because they were much more engaging than anything Daisy did. And also, one thing I want to bring up, Coulson is really funny this season. Like, there are a lot of jokes that are done with him that are really funny. One of my personal favorites is his little sort of talk about Terminator. Yeah, this is an episode where they meet a guy who can see into the future. So, this of course gets Coulson talking about Terminator natural progression because he views it as time travel. So, yeah, I guess a guy being clairvoyant is totally time travel. And he has a conversation about Terminator, which I love. Seriously, his conversation is how can John and Kyle reach back in time to go save Sarah? If he would have already had to do that, so he would exist. And yeah, this is an issue that I've seen quite a lot too, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. And also, apparently Lincoln has only seen the newer versions of Terminator. Why, Lincoln? Why? Why have you only seen the newer versions of Terminator? Why? Are you an idiot or something? Why haven't you seen the originals? Even I've seen the originals. In fact, the ones I haven't really seen that much are the sequels. Outside T2, I don't really care. So, yeah, what's wrong with you, Lincoln? But, yeah, I guess I'll be mistaken when he dies. Yeah, no it won't. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about Coulson. He's really funny, and he's still a very likable character. I wish that he just got more screen time. And now we're going to go on to my personal favorite character, because God knows I haven't talked about this guy enough, Fitz. And I still really enjoy this character. For one, the first few episodes this season, he's really awesome. I just sort of wish that this had carried out a little bit more through the rest of the season. And yeah, he does still have his awesome moments, but I do wish he would still have done some more of what he was doing in the first few episodes, trying to get Gemma back. And yeah, it makes sense why he stopped, but it was still pretty awesome. Um, so yeah, I did enjoy that. Um, and I'm glad that we finally got past the whole entire brain damage thing. So that was a pretty engaging story arc. I still am pretty glad that's over. Um, Everything that's going on with him and his love triangle thing with Gemma and the other guy on the blue planet, yeah, that's pretty engaging, I guess. If you're interested in love triangles, I personally am not, so this did get kind of boring to me, but whatever, I still thought it was pretty nice to finally see them get together. Yeah, I mean, really, no one could have seen that coming. Wow, Fitz and Gemma get together? Shocking. And yeah, I do still love Fitz's character. He's awesome, and I do wish that I had more of a focus. Again, with every single character on the show outside Daisy, I wish that they had more of a focus this season. So, yeah, I still do find his story arc engaging, and it's still pretty enjoyable. So after that, we have Gemma. She's been stuck on the blue planet this whole time. What's the blue planet, you might ask? A planet that's blue. That's honestly all. It also has a hostile environment. And Gemma was stuck there for a while. But then she met a guy on it, so I guess she's fine. And the guy that she meets on the planet is pretty likable. Unfortunately, he dies. Yeah, I already flashed a spoiler thing, so you guys should just be blaming yourself if you didn't know that yet. And I still think that he's pretty cool. And everything going on with Gemma, I do enjoy. I think that's pretty engaging. So yeah, I got no real complaints with her. So then after her, we have Mac, who has been teamed up with Daisy. God, Daisy! Okay. Mac's still a good character. I still like him. He's still a very likable character. You'll find me saying that a lot for all these other characters outside Daisy, because I like all the other ones. And Mac is one of those that are very enjoyable to me, so I'm glad to see what they've done with him. He's pretty interesting. The only thing that I didn't really enjoy with him this season was when he's constantly saying, hey, let's put ourselves in harm's way so then we can go save Daisy who's been swayed. Really, what was with that? Even after he gets his arm broken by her, he's still saying, yeah, let's go save her. Let's go act irrationally. And yeah, that's my only real complaint with him. But outside of that, he's pretty enjoyable. He also has a semi-thing going on with Yo-Yo, who's an Inhuman who was just brought up this season. I think it's too early to tell whether or not her character is going to be anything great yet, but so far she is still pretty enjoyable. There's also been another human introduced who can turn metal into liquid. I forgot his name, but he's cool. He has some funny moments. A lot of the show is really funny at times, so that's something that I do really enjoy in it. Then after him, we have Hunter and Bobby. I honestly really enjoyed these two. Although, I have heard this one thing which I do kind of agree with. They're better separated. Like, when they're not together at first, this is how I really felt. It was only until, like, the very last few episodes with them in it that they got more interesting to me to actually be talking with one another and stuff. Like, everything with them just sort of, just being together, that was just kind of tiresome for a bit, but the show did pick it up, and it was pretty, it did get better as time went on, so, yeah, then they're fired from S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, Daisy gets to stay with S.H.I.E.L.D, but why would Bobby and Hunter want to? So yeah, that really annoyed me. Then, yeah, they were planning to get a spin-off series though, which I honestly would have been perfectly fine with, and I would have totally watched. But nope, that's been canceled. That sucks. So, yeah, now what's gonna happen with them? Will they ever come back onto the show? I don't know. So, then after them, Dr. Ratcliffe, he's really funny on this show. Which is weird, because when we first see him, he's not all that comedic. But then after that, nope, he's hilarious. And I gotta agree, he is hilarious. So, I want to see more of him. Um, so now let's get on to the villains of this season. We have a guy who can manipulate metal. We have our own little Magneto on here, which is weird seeing as we're in Marvel, so I guess another Magneto. So yeah, Magneto knockoff, he's there, I guess. Nothing really that engaging about him, nothing that really stood out about his character, he's just there. So that's all I can really say about him. So then after him, we have Gideon Malik, who, yes, I thought a lot back to Gravity Falls as Gideon this season. And he's alright. One of the episodes I personally liked with him, though, was the one with him and his brother. And that one, to me, I think did add a little bit more of a story with him and a little bit more backstory. But outside of that, he's alright, I guess. Don't love him, don't hate him. When he died, it was meh. He died, so that's kind of sad. And then we also got a new group that hates Inhumans. They're here. I wasn't really that engaged with them, so yeah, they exist and stuff, I guess. So, and then after them, let's talk about the main villain this season. Daisy, no, okay. We're going to talk about Ward. And, oh man, is he fun. Yeah, he's still as fun as ever as Ward, and I do still really love that. Yeah, he's still as fun as ever as that character, and I do still really enjoy Ward. Oh, it was kind of sad when they killed him off halfway in the season. He had a good run. It was finally time to just take him out back and shoot him. But yeah, luckily he gets that parasite in him, so yay, we still get some more Ward. And now he is possessed by Hive. Or at least he's the host of Hive. Yeah, sorry if I'm messing that up, I don't know why. But yeah, he is now the host of Hive. And man, did this actor completely change his acting style for this character. Really, this whole entire time, he completely changed it. Like, when he plays Ward, he kind of acts over the top and stuff, and it's pretty fun. But when he plays Hive, he's more serious, cold, and kind of menacing, actually. I do like the way that he played this character. And every time he walks around and everything, it feels like he knows exactly what he's doing. And I think that villain who can do that is much more interesting than one that just has power. And this one seems to have a plan for a lot of things and power. So yeah, a very, very scary combination. So, yeah. What do I think of him here? He's still a very likable villain, and I do think that he's been able to play two characters very well. So now, the time has finally come. Let's talk about Daisy. God, I hate Daisy! Okay, so this will be a fun one to talk about. I hate Daisy. Oh God, do I hate Daisy. Or Sky, whatever the heck she wants to be called now. I've been getting it wrong this whole video, I guess, if I've been calling her Sky sometimes and Daisy sometimes. She has 2 names. Or 3 now, seeing as she's going by Quake. So, she has 3 names. I still remember calling her Sky, so that still pops up in my head sometimes. And yeah, the season did get me to kind of call her Daisy at times, but yes, I still call her Sky sometimes. But yeah, her weird obsession with people calling her Sky that she has, with people calling her Daisy this season, is weird. That's all I can really say about it. Yeah, it's really weird. So, what do I particularly hate about this character? Maybe it's the fact that she's the equivalent of Laurel Lance times 10. Yeah, I hate her more than Laurel Lance. Like I said before, I always find a character on a show that I tend to hate. Or at least really want to be killed off, but they never do. And for this show, it's definitely Daisy or Sky or whatever. And I really hate Sky. God, she is so annoying. Really. Half of the season, she's just sitting there crying about stuff. And whenever she does something that's supposed to be menacing when she's swayed, I just didn't give a crap. Like, the only time I really cared was when she was using her earthquake powers on Mac. That was the only time I really cared because it was Mac. And I love Mac. Mac's awesome, so I didn't want anything to happen to him. But that was the only time I really cared. When she's just like, no, take my blood. I'm like, yes, take her blood. Drain it all from her. I really hate her. Drain all of her blood. I don't care. And unfortunately they didn't. Okay, so yeah, I'm still really annoyed about that. Seriously, you have so many opportunities to kill her this season and you don't take advantage of any of them. But yeah, she at least goes through misery, so I guess that's something I should be cheered up about. And yeah, I was really happy when she's feeling tortured by that withdrawal. I might have issues, but yeah, anyway, she's still alive at this season, and I'm really not that happy about that. I honestly really want her to be killed, but nope, she has to stay alive because stupid little Daisy here is so incredible. You can't live without her. Yeah, I can. Maybe just the thing I don't like about her is that she has the same name of a dog I don't like. I don't know. But yeah, I just really don't like her. To me, she had way too much focus this season, and I really do think that she can be ignored. And unlike Laurel Lance, I did not get the satisfaction of seeing her be killed. I only got her whining and crying for the whole entire finale, and I honestly was just saying, oh my god, just go out, go get a towel, clean up your stupid little face. That will make it at least be a little bit more enjoyable to look at you when you don't look like you're crying every second, Terry Maguire. And yeah, really, I just hate her. So let's try and move on and past her. Never, but yeah, let's try and move on a bit. So we also got Lincoln, who I do like his character this season. I do think that he's very enjoyable of a character. Man, I said that a lot for all these characters, except for Daisy. But I do still like Lincoln's character, so yeah, he's fine. I think he's alright. Don't really have anything against him, so yeah, he's fine. When he died, I felt kind of bad about it. The entire time I was just saying, it could have been Daisy, it could have been Daisy! But no, this show just doesn't want to give me that satisfaction. So we also got that military guy whose name I forgot. He's really funny. I like him. He's alright. And then after him, we got the one last character I'm going to talk about. Blowhard. And am I the only one who honestly saw this guy at first and said, oh my god, they're putting in Gambits? Really, when I saw this guy at first, I honestly thought it was Gambit. Even on my Google Plus page, I put in, they put Gambit on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now I feel really embarrassed that I put that on, but yeah, it's not Gambit. Disappointments. But it is another character, Blowhard, and is he trying to be Ghost Rider here? What's up with this chain? Really, what was up with that? And why won't his chain blow up? It makes everything else blow up. Why won't his chain? But yeah, I guess comic. Guess that's the only reason. So yeah, we got the character Blowhard on here. He's pretty cool. I don't really mind him or anything. So yeah, I think he's alright. That's pretty much all I gotta say about him. He's okay. So what do I think about the season overall? Well, I think it's really good for the most part. It has stepped up a lot of things on it, and I did get very intrigued. The only time I wasn't that intrigued was when they put so much focus on Daisy. To me, that was so unneeded, and it just had no point in happening. You already put a lot of focus on her last season, so it's not like we have any less. So it's not like we haven't had any focus on her. No, we've had a lot of focus on her. So yeah, it'd be nice to take a break next season from her. I really do think that would be something that would probably be in their best interest, but seeing as to how this season ended, I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. But outside of that, I do think that it is a very good season. There are a lot of likable characters, and I do think they even had some moves that were pretty out there for a show, and I do like some of the steps they took. Again, I wish that Daisy had less of a focus, but you don't always win, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And wait a minute. The cross, the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on my wallet, I guess that counts, and fake blood. What could this mean? I don't know. Guess this means nothing. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna be perfectly fine. Guess this is it. I'll try to do Arrow.